good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We about to get back into another reaction video. This one by Ty Boogie Podcast. Men are switching up on their day one homies. Their day one homies. Niggas is switching up. What you switching up for, gang? You know what I'm saying? They your day ones. But low key though, I see people don't even respect the fact that people got day ones though. Like, people don't even respect their day ones no more, gang. It's kind of treacherous out here. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of treacherous. You got some solid day ones, bro. You got some thorough people with you, gang. Keep them around. You know what I'm saying? Cause niggas is not thorough. People was not thorough today, bro. Let's get into the video, man.
Because if you was genuinely my friend, you would push me to do better and want to do better with my life and don't lead me down the wrong path.
I'm not saying like I choose not to have friends.
As an adult, meeting new people that are like-minded, that have the same interests, that you connect with, that you click with, is very hard.
You know the saying that success is really lonely, or the grind is very lonely? These sayings are basically just saying you're gonna outgrow a lot of the people you know right now. And the people that you're around, more than likely you're not really gonna have much in common the more you grow. But is this saying something bad about you, since now you no longer have anything in common with the people that you're around? Well, a lot of people are experiencing this stuff, and it's kind of hard to stomach.
You know what's crazy? That's true, bruh. That's super true, gang. Like, it's no shade to like none of the people that like I was super close with back in the day, bruh. But I think like my mindset now is so much different, gang. It's so much different. Like, who I am now is night and day compared to who I was probably like 5-6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, night and day, bro. Night and day, bro. And it's not even a shade. Like, I kind of like, you even like peep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you be doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, and you've been grown for so long, right? You try to hang out with people that like you used to hang out with, you know what I'm saying, before your grind, before you got into the hyperbolic chamber, you know what I'm saying? And things are different. Like, it's not the same. You know, like the jokes that y'all used to tell, it ain't funny no more. You know what I'm saying? The things that y'all used to talk about don't interest you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, your whole mindset and energy is totally different than what it was from before. And these supposed to be, and these your you know what I'm saying, your dudes, like your peoples, your day ones. But sometimes you can outgrow them, gang. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can outgrow them. That happens a lot, bruh. That happens a lot. Like, people I used to hang with way back in the day, bruh. We was outside, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was, you know what I'm saying? We was outside, but like, now it's like, I don't really speak to them like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even at all, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because the type of conversations that they, you know what I'm saying, we used to have back in the day, and the type of activities, you know what I'm saying, the things that we get into ain't the things that I'm trying to get into now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that like I've outgrown a lot, you know, and that's not even a knock to them. It's just it's like a salute to my growth. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you got to look at it. Like, you're not leaving people behind. You know what I'm saying? You just outgrowing people, you know? You outgrowing certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but that's true, though. That's 100% true, gang.
That, dang, I may have to fall out with my best friend since I was a child, or a family member that we was really close growing up.
And when I say I don't have no friends, I'm not saying like I choose not to have friends. I think I just don't gravitate towards the wrong crowd. because the crowd of friends I was hanging around didn't go down a path I wanted to go down, and I wasn't interested in those things that they wanted to be interested in. So, I just split ways. I really didn't even really have friends for real. It was just school buddies.
I understand that it may be hard to let go of friends that you grew up with. Friends that like y'all had real loyalty together for your whole life. Because if you let go of those friends, you probably got to replace them. Now you don't really know if you could trust your new friends or not, like how you could trust the friends that you grew up with. But sometimes you really got to look at your friends and ask yourself, although I really want this dude to grow, or although I really want this girl to grow in the same direction as me, are they growing? Are they even seeking out that level of growth that I'm trying to reach? Especially,
That's crazy, bruh. Look, I had this thought, like, was it last year, a year before last, bruh? And I was like, bruh, I kind of felt like some type of survivor's remorse in a sense, because every time, like, I would go to a 7-Eleven around my way, or I go to the curry out around my way. I would see dudes that like I used to hang with, and they down bad, like they down horrible, gang, like totally messed up, gang. You know what I'm saying? They went a totally different path, right? And here I am going on this path, and it's like, bro, like I felt kind of bad because it's like, dang, like did I try my best to motivate or inspire this person to come take this path with me? Like, did I try my best to just take Cuz with me? Like, come on, bro. Like, we about to do this. Like, we about to, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of dudes kind of feel like that too, because it's like, you trying to better your life, right? You trying to better yourself as an individual. And you got homies that's like, still trying to do things that people was doing when we was, you know what I'm saying, in 19, 20, 21, 22 type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't trying to be on that no more, guy. You ain't on that no more. And I don't know, like, when I was thinking about it, bro, I felt super bad, bro. Like, I seen a dude that I went to high school with, and he was my man. It's like, we was super tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, from high school, I knew him in elementary school. Actually, me and him fought a few times in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? A few times in elementary school. High school, you know what I'm saying? Middle school, even middle school, bro, we was just tough, you know what I'm saying? And to see where he's at now, bro, compared to, it kind of messed me up that night, gang. It kind of messed me, like, I felt super bad. You know what I'm saying? I felt super bad, but I think when you feel that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit on the fact that, this person is living this type of lifestyle and they're doing this. You have to acknowledge the fact, bro, that you came out of that and you changed yourself and you are a totally different person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still trying to grow. That's what I had to tell myself, gang. Like, I'm still growing. Like, bro, I done got it super heavy in Christ, bro. Like, I be fasting, gang. You know what I'm saying? I be fasting, gang. I don't cuss. I took cussing out my vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. But every now and then, like, I still see Cuz and I still be trying to tell him, like, bro, like, I don't need to talk to him about his life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, I just, he be like, hey, bro, can you give me a small fry, some chicken, whatever? I'd be like, yeah, bro, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. But I feel like every I won't say every dude, but yeah, it happens, gang.
like a best friend. If y'all been friends for a long time and this friend has not grown, like they have not grown from the college days, like they still are stuck in their college days in their head. The thing about that friend, usually you go to a best friend or a friend for advice. So now when you go to this friend for advice, you are basically asking your college day understanding for an opinion on a new level that you're at in your life. So in other words, this person's opinion has not grown strong enough to benefit anything that you have going on. So in return, it could possibly slow you down.
Real friend will put you in a situation where you got to fall out with them. If you feel like that you got to fall out with one of your homies or one of your friends because they put you in a situation where you wasn't comfortable in, well, that's a sign. If I'm choosing to think about my life and how I want to go on my life, bro, you can't stop that. Like some of y'all friends be putting y'all on some shit, bro, y'all can't get yourself out of. And y'all choose to constantly hang with these people because y'all got history and relationship with them. Then once y'all get into it with each other, all them people who you was around is no longer around you. That's why I say don't live for other people, bro. Live for yourself. You don't live for your fucking friends. Nigga, friends are temporary. Are you going to choose the path that your friends want you to go on in life, or you going to choose your own? Nigga, I'll follow with 1,000 niggas if they lead me in the wrong direction in my life I don't want to go in. Then once you cut them people out your life, you going to be so grateful for the path that you did not go down. Nigga, if you put me in a situation where I got to cut you off, it's going to happen. Because if you was genuinely my friend, you would push me to do better and want to do better with my life and don't lead me down the wrong path.
Life.
That's so true, bruh. That's so true, bruh. Like, bro, you definitely have to, you have to be willing to cut people off. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to cut people off. If you move in a certain direction, bro, and you know that's this direction that you're moving in is beneficial to who you will become and who you are becoming, and this person is trying to get you to go another way, you had to cut that person off, gang. You know what I'm saying? If you was a smoker back then, right? You know what I'm saying? You smoking heavy trees, you blowing down, gang. You big Zaza. You know what I'm saying? You and your homies, big Zaza, right? And you like, bro, you know what? I ain't trying to smoke no more. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this. And every day you with cuz, he like, bro, come smoke. I just got this pound, come smoke. I got this za, I got the gas, got the loud, come smoke. And every day you gotta tell cuz no. Eventually, bro, you hang around them long enough, gang, and your day go bad long. If you have a bad day, like a horrible day. Cut hit you up. Hey, bro, I got the loud. I got the za. Come smoke. You just had a bad day, bro. It's cool, bro. Come on, bro. I got you. You gonna do that, bro? Knowing that to yourself, to your word. Like you trying to keep your word to yourself, and you saying that you not finna smoke no more. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with drink. Same thing with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be willing to cut people off, gang. If they gonna put you in a situation to where you gotta resort back to how you was before, or in a situation to where, you know, you gotta act out of character because that person is not you no more. That's not your character no more. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta act out of character. Cut that person off, gang. Cut that person off. I got a homegirl, I got a best friend, bro. My best friend. She takes her friendships super serious, gang. You know what I'm saying? Super serious. That's why I love her. That's my homie. That's my best friend. That's my sis. Bro, she is willing to cut off people who try to downplay her friendship ability, gang. They try to say she a bad friend, bruh. Like, she willing to cut people off because she was like, that's a trigger to her because of her old friend group. You know what I'm saying? Like, she worked and became a totally different person than who she was back then. Now she can't hang with the people that she did back then because she's not that no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's all about growth and elevation. You know what I'm saying? She's grown. She's growing. You know what I'm saying? She's growing, continuously growing and elevating. She can't do that no more. So anybody who's willing to talk crazy about her friendship and say she's not a good friend and all this, and she's probably, out of all the friends that I've had, you know what I'm saying, man and woman, bro, out of all the friends that I had, bro, she's probably the most genuine friend that I have, bro. You know, it's just genuine gang. So it's understandable for her to be like, hey, you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out. It's understandable, gang. You gotta be willing to cut people off, gang. Got to.
Really get sad and lonely when you have to cut off all of your favorite people because everybody is just being stagnant, and you even being stagnant by being around these people, so you got to like let their ass go. But life becomes even more difficult when you exit stage left and you go and you start to grow and develop, and then you come back around these people and bitch, it's like you just talked to them the same day. It's like nothing has changed. They have not elevated. They have not grown. And so you still can't let them back into your space. You still can't let them back into your life because now you can clearly see why you had to distance yourself from them to begin with. Like, that shit is lonely, and it's like aggravating because as an adult, meeting new people that are like-minded, that have the same interests, that you connect with, that you click with, is very hard. It's not easy. And so you'll end up just being friends with yourself. And
one thing I am glad about, though, is that I'm definitely seeing, like, I'm definitely like becoming more cool with people who's like-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm meeting more and more people who has the same type of mentality and who has like strong character and has principles, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a time period to where, you know what I'm saying, like it was tough. It was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, because part of me was teetering on the line. You know what I'm saying? Part of me was teetering. But I think once like I fully committed, bro, you know what I'm saying, I fully committed. It was like God just put me in a direction to where now I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm good. Like, I got a woman of Christ, you know what I'm saying? I got friends, you know what I'm saying? My friend group is good. Like, you know, like I feel like I'm moving in a good direction, gang. You know what I'm saying? A good direction by making the good decisions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's yeah. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough period when you transitioning. You know what I'm saying? You transitioning from like your old self to like your new self, supposedly your new self. But that transition is worth it. It's worth it.
your mom.
I want to hit 2,000 likes. We did really good on the last video. I think it's at like 3,000 likes. I will at like friends for a long time. It could feel like a long-term relationship that you had, and now you guys are breaking up. You're so used to calling these people. You're so used to being a part of whatever social experiences they have, y'all experience together. It's one of the hardest things to do. But sometimes you have to sit back and ask yourself, what is really holding us together as friends? Is it the history that we had? And then if it's the history that we have, what kind of history do we have? Were we friends when we were 19 years old? So we kind of hold on to those memories and now try to repeat those memories at an age of like 25 or an age of 28. Are we still trying to live out old days? Or are we progressing into the new thing? For a lot of people that want to stop drinking or stop smoking, or they want to level up in their life just in general, a lot of y'all are struggling with that is because your friends that you're around is not on that. It's not to say anything bad about your friends, but part of you removing certain things out of your life, you have to remove the people that are doing that thing out of your life too, or distance yourself so you don't feel encouraged to try to do that thing. And if that is a real friend, if that's a real solid friend, if you say, yo, look, I don't want to drink no more, so I don't really want to be at the bar or anything like that, or I don't want to smoke no more, so I'm not going to be, matching up with y'all or anything like that. If your friendship falls to the wayside, if that friendship fails, that means that friendship was thriving off of something that was unhealthy. If you're trying to make a healthy change for yourself in your life and you tell your friends, yo, I can no longer do that, and you catch yourself seeing these people less, that means that relationship was thriving off of something that was unhealthy. So you falling back was the best thing you can do for yourself. It's gonna suck, and the other 4 people in the group chat are gonna look at you like you're wrong, or they're gonna look at you like there's something wrong with you. But growth is an individual experience. It's not for everybody to understand. In order for you to maintain a friendship with somebody that you grew up with, more than likely you have to maintain a version of yourself that you actually want to grow out of, because the fear of ever looking like, dang, I switched up. people saying, oh, I switched up. Oh, you're acting different. But let me ask you a question. If I'm skinny and I go into looking buff, didn't I switch up? Didn't I do something different? Haven't I switched from who I was, that version of me, to a new version? Switching up is not bad. It's called growth. We get...
Bruh, that's so true, bro. Like, when I first started to move in this direction, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got called fake, you know what I'm saying? I got called all types of stuff, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was clowning me. You know, people was saying, oh, bruh, all you do is sit in the house. You know what I'm saying? You don't come outside. You just sit in the house all day. That's all you do. I pop outside, like, dang, look, he done came outside. Look who done came outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I step outside, what niggas doing, gang? Smoking, drinking, talking about old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Reminiscing about old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to be a part of that, bruh. I did not want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so many years ago, gang. So many years ago. I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? Growing. It's all about growth, bruh. Gotta grow.
Acting fake mixed with I've grown out of who you know me to be. I've grown out of the commonalities that we once had. I don't do that stuff no more. There is nothing wrong with falling out with friends that you have unhealthy attachments with.
It is okay to outgrow people. They can see you growing. They can see you're changing. They can see you don't come around no more. They can see you don't get involved with this no more. They can see your language changing. They can see your schedule changing. What's so important is to not shame someone because you outgrew them, but invite them on a journey to grow with you.
You make them self-reflect. That's why they hate you.
Listen, sometimes they don't want to grow. Sometimes they don't want to grow. Sometimes you're gonna be in a position to where you can take somebody with you, gang. You know what I'm saying? You can tell them, hey, bro, like, bro, we do this, we can make money. We ain't even gotta do this no more. Like, we ain't even gotta worry about that no more. We can make money doing this. You know what I'm saying? We can stop these habits, bro. We can stop doing these things, bro. We don't have to do these no more. Like, we can focus up. We can level up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do this. And the person can hear all of that and be like, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Give me my drink. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Give me my smoke. I'm trying to smoke that smoke. I'm trying to drink that drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit this lick. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do that. I ain't worried about none of that. All that take time. That take too much time, bro. I'm trying to get to the money now. That's what they could be on. I'm trying to get to the money now. That's cool. That's cool. You do that. I'm trying to get to the money now. You know what I'm saying? I'm lit right now. I'm lit. You can't help them, bro. You know what I'm saying? If they got that mindset, what more can you do, bro? If you try, because you can try to drag somebody with you. Be like, bro, come on, bro. This the money. This the play. This the play. I just laid the play out for you. You ain't even gotta do that play. I laid this play out for you. But they not gonna want to do that, gang. They don't want to do that. All you gonna do, you gonna drag that person. All you gonna do is slow yourself down. You know what I'm saying? You gonna slow yourself down. You gonna end up crashing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna end up crashing, bro. Because you trying to force somebody to do something that they don't want to do, gang. Let it go. Let it go.
They can't be around you. They can't hide their emotions around you. They hate that you make them self-reflect. They can't wear a mask around you, bruh. You open all of their defenses. And this goes to show that society and the people you're around, toxic people, because this is just a lesson. This is actually like facts. There's 5% of toxic people that are in your life. There's 5% of the people you mess with are all toxic. And you make people look at themselves and look at what they're doing and question what they're doing. And they don't like that because you know how to control yourself. You know how to say, all right, I'm not gonna mess with this person. You know how to not do the things that you know the devil are trying to get you to do. But these people, they don't. They just keep following the matrix. They keep following what they think is cool or what they want to do to fit in. But you so different. You come in and you're just a whole different vibe. And they're like, where did this guy come from? Like, why is he like this? Why can't he just be normal? Why can't she just be normal?
Now, this is true, but what I'm thinking is, though, if you have this type of mindset, bro, if you have this type of way of thinking, and you actually like motivate your friends to do something, or you motivate your friends to like just do better in life, gang, because you decided to do better in life, that's a green flag for your friend group. That's a green flag for your environment. You tell your friend group, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get to the money this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay away from this. I'm trying to get in the gym. I'm trying to do all these things, bro. And I'm doing it. They see you doing it. They don't see you just talking. See you doing it. That's gonna motivate them, bro. That's gonna motivate them. Like, when I decided that I was gonna get closer to Christ, when I decided I'm about to just start reading the Bible more, about to listen to the word more, you know what I'm saying? I gotta write it. I gotta journal. I pray every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing all of these things, bro. I stopped cussing. I stopped doing all these things, bro. Having lustful thoughts, bro. Having a lustful mind, bro. Stop doing all of that, gang. That motivated my friends, bro. The friend group that I have now. Not the friend group that I had before. The friend group that I have now. All motivated, gang. Best friend motivated. Little sis motivated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's motivated, gang. We all want to get to the bread, to the manyan, to live a better life and thrive. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, we all seeing the benefits. Like, I didn't want to fast until I seen one of the homies fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen my best friend and I seen my little sis and they did a fast. I'm like, bruh, what? That's amazing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing, gang. And they still strong with it too. Especially little sis. She did 21 days, gang. You know what I'm saying? She did a Daniel fast. That's strong, bruh. That's will. That's straight grit. Best friend done did 7 days, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Super proud of her. Amazingly proud of her. Said that she done found so much enlightenment during that fast, gang. That motivated me to do a fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing stuff and you motivating your friend group and y'all all on the same accord, bro, that's a blessing. You gotta keep that friend group. You gotta treat that like family, gang. Treat that like family. Straight up.
Okay, yeah. Why can't we just keep following the devil? Why can't we just keep, you feel me, following lust, beating our meat every day, and doing devilish shit to get over on people? Nah. We can't be normal. You know what I'm saying? Wait, so we gotta be normal. We gotta be like the Matrix. No, and that's the thing. This is not me saying that the chosen ones are perfect. We just aware.
So I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about myself. So I had my daughter, my first child, when I was 19 years old. So I was in college, first semester of college. Yeah, I mean, I was very young. So at that time, I had to do a shift before all of my friends. Like, I had to take life a lot more serious than a lot of my homies was taking life at the time. I mean, rightfully so. We was 19 years old, wasn't even legal to drink. You know, we were still kids. But at that time, I remember trying to tell my friends a lot of the stuff that I was learning, like about adulthood. I had to fast forward my learning in order to be sharp enough to be a parent at such a young age. And I remember just telling my friend what I've learned and seeing the things that they were into, the mistakes that they were making, whether it was running up credit cards, being around the wrong people, even committing crimes, like just crazy stuff. And I just remember just thinking like, dang, yo, I don't really fit in with my friends anymore. Like I feel like an outcast. And there was times where I would get around them and I would try to act as if I didn't have the sense that I knew I had just so I could fit in. What I had to become comfortable with was the growth that I have done within myself. Even though those that are around me, they weren't on that same level, I had to be fine with that. Now that I'm 10 years later from that 19-year-old that I was at that time, a lot of those friends asked me for advice. While back then, I kind of felt like, dang, I need a shift and be more like my friends. You know, these are my homies. Like, I don't fit in no more. I need to change myself. I kept thinking I had to change myself. Here I am 10 years later, and people are always asking me for advice. I'm constantly being able to give people advice and helping them grow through the mistakes that I was avoiding when I was 19 years old. So I say all that to say sometimes it's good to just fall back from your friends. Let them see what you have created in your alone time. A lot of the great work that is done, we're thinking about LeBron James, these athletes, whoever you deem to be great, they did these things by themselves. We congratulate people for what they do when nobody is watching. So stop feeling like in order for you to do what you want to do in life or be successful in life, somebody else has to agree with what you're trying to do. The people around you also has to be on that same page. If they're not on it, by all means, go do what you got to do. Like I remember when I was getting ready to join the military, I had so many family members, friends telling me, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Here I am 10 years later, a lot of accomplishments that started or stemmed from me going through my military experience, whether it's my discipline, whether it's my house, whatever. But the people that didn't understand, I had to leave them where they were, leave to go grow, and then come back. And now people congratulate me for the growth that I've done. So you falling out with people because they're not on the level that where you're trying to go is okay. There is nothing wrong with you. You're growing. You are not supposed to remain the same. You are not supposed to be the same person from when y'all met. If that person still wants to smoke weed and just sit around, that person just wants to drink every weekend, if that person just wants to go out all the time, if that person, every time they get some money, they just want to go splurge on some stuff that you don't agree with, you do not have to be around that person. If you hang around a group of people that's not good with money, if you make better decisions with your money, they're gonna make you feel dumb. Why aren't you splurging on materialistic things? This is what we do. Like, what are you doing? But now if you get around people that's good with money, they understand money, they allow money to work for them, they're gonna make you feel like you're making a good decision, which is why you should never conform to a group of people if you've known you outgrown that thought process that that group of people has.
It's okay to outgrow people.
100%.
Best friends, family, relationships,
100%.
whatever.
You get around people who think like you do, or who is in a position of where you want to be. You get around those groups of people, you start hanging around those types of people, you're gonna slowly become that. You know what I'm saying? Like you already have the intentions on doing so. But like your environment, if your environment is like of what you want to be, you're going to become that. Whether good or bad, you're going to become that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why your environment plays a huge part into what it is that you want to do with your life, where it is that you want to go. Like you ever notice that like people who hoop, all they hang around is other hoopers? You know what I'm saying? People who play football, what they do? They hanging around other football players. People who box, MMA, what are they doing? Hanging around other boxers and MMA players. Lawyers, doctors, same group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, your environment and who you hang around with will play a huge part into the person that you want to become. Always remember that. If you hang around smokers, you're going to be a smoker. You hang around drinkers, you're going to be a drinker. You hang around robbers, killers, drug dealers, whoever, you're going to be a robber, killer, drug dealer, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be that. You want to be somebody successful. You want to be an entrepreneur. Hang around other entrepreneurs. You're going to eventually become an entrepreneur by taking the necessary steps. You know what I'm saying? Because people only going to want like-minded people around them. They're not going to want somebody who's different around them. You understand what I'm saying? It's like how you want like-minded people around you. You don't want people that's different around you. You know what I'm saying? Your environment plays a part in everything, bro. In the person that you want to become, into the things that you want to do, all of that. All of that, bro.
Sometimes the paths start together, but they end differently. But that's life. I know it hurts, I know it sucks, but what will be, will be. There's nothing you can do that can change it.
If you now look at your friends and you say, you know what y'all are doing is childish, I'm proud of you. Because that means that you have grown. Only way you can outgrow a group of people is to say, I have grown. So instead of kicking yourself and getting down on yourself because you're like, man, it's just not the same when I talk to these people. Man, we used to have fun in college. We used to have so much fun in high school. It just doesn't feel the same. Trust me, I have the same experience. I get on the phone with certain people and I'm like, I don't even know what to talk to you about. I'm like, yo, text me, because this is just an awkward experience to just sit on the phone just off of the sake that, okay, we used to be really good homies, but this version that I am right now, I don't want to talk about drama. I don't want to just have senseless conversation. I
had a homeboy, bro. Me and him was super tight, bro. That was my man's, bro. All he wanted to talk about was old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, such and such did this, or you hear about such and such, or have you spoken to such and such? I'm like, bro, I'm not on the phone to gossip with you, gang. I don't gossip, gang. I'm not on the phone to gossip with you, bro. I don't like to gossip. I don't. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get in other people's business, bro. I'm not on that, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to even... It was kind of hard to even talk to him about anything, bro, because his mindset wasn't even on getting money or becoming an entrepreneur or just getting out of the hood, bro. Mindset wasn't even on that, gang. You know what I'm saying? And every time I talk to him, bro, it's have you know what I'm saying, you heard about such and such, or what such and such up to? You know what I'm saying? Or you still with such and such? I had to leave cuz alone, bruh. I had to stop messing with cuz, bro. Years ago. I had to stop messing with him, bro. Cause that's not the type of time I'm on, bruh. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I was never on that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? When niggas was just outside just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have no life, bruh. Didn't have no life. Trust me, bro. Listen, I used to be outside, bruh, before I started having jobs and working and all this stuff, bro. I was, you know what I'm saying? I used to be outside and just hanging, not doing nothing, just hanging, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Not trying, not really getting to that mind young like I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Just hanging, shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? Shooting dice, gambling, trying to mess with the shorties. That was my life, gang. But now it's it came to a point to where I did not want to do any of that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see no growth in that, And I was blessed to have my father, because my father, he was able to see that, bro, what you doing? What you doing with your life? He was he always used to say, you a man now. You need to make man decisions. You need to do man things with your life. You're not a little boy no more. You're not a teenager no more. You a man now. So you got to make man decisions. That was his whole thing. This whole thing. Everything I wanted to do, he was like, is this gonna make you a better man? Is this the type of man you want to be? Do you see yourself being a good man doing this? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's why now I'm just so strong on character and principles and all of these things. Like, as a man, like, what is your qualities as a man? Like, what is your mindset as a man? Like, these type of things play a huge part in my life, bro. So, yeah, bro. All I say all of that to say, bro, you're gonna outgrow people. You're not gonna be able to take everybody with you. You know, some people gonna get left behind. There's gonna be a period to where you have survivor's remorse, where you see your old friends, you see old people that you used to hang with that's no longer have anything in common anymore. You with a whole friend group, and your friend group is thriving. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is striving to become the best version of themselves. It's a lot of work to become the best version of yourself, because you're going to have peaks and valleys through this journey. But long as your friend group is still trying, they're not set in their ways, they're still trying, that's a good friend group, gang. You know what I'm saying? That's a good friend group. You want to make sure your environment is good. Your environment, your friends are good. Your friend group, your social network is good. You know what I'm saying? Make that change, bro. If you in a position right now where you see something different in your life, you know, you're trying to get out of whatever situation you in, gang. Your homie's not really trying to jump on board. Go into that hyperbolic time chamber. Go into that hyperbolic chamber. Like Goku and Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Like Gohan and Goku. Like Vegeta and Trunks. And train. You know what I'm saying? Train your mind. Train your body. Train your spirit. Train. You pop out that jump, bro. And you, what? They can't say nothing to you, bro, because you done grown. They can't say nothing to you, bro. They gonna try to they might not even try to hate on you, bro. They might try to be like, hey, like, how you do that? I'm trying to do that. Show the results. Results speak louder than words. Results speak louder than words. Remember that. Just do the work. What they be saying, bro? The work works. The work. Do the work. But yeah, man. Is the video over?
I'm not good at that. Now, I mean, I want to talk about stuff about substance and growth. Certain people get on the phone and all they want to talk about is their problems. Okay, what's the solution? You ask them what's the solution, they give you more problems, as if they want to live in their problems. So by all means, I have nothing to talk to you about. You know, I've outgrown this level of thinking. If I have a problem, I am going to follow it with a solution, or I'm working towards a solution. I'm not just festering in a problem, and that's what this conversation is going to be about. So anyways, y'all, it's your boy Ty Boogie. Comment below. Let me know.
Yeah, another great video. Another great video, bro. I used to watch him. I didn't know he had a podcast. I used to watch him years ago. Like years ago. When I was trying to join the military, I was watching him. So it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess it's a full circle moment. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for the video, man. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Grow that grow. Change that change. Things gonna happen the way it should. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen the way it should, no matter what. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I post new content on the channel. Until next time, man. Deuces.